as Osborne kicks off the ground and goal. But here are the Magpies in action. Shane Morwood, a couple of bounces and a long shot that's successful.
Shot at goal. Let's see the result. It'll be a goal. Good play in the bar. Good hand pass. Hanley, short pass.
Down to the Magpie forward line once again, and that's where Brian Taylor reigns supreme.
Coming in now to pick it up. Good play on the part of Jamie Turner. Hand pass. It's too long.
Here they go again. Turner, Shaw, Morwood and Banks all combined, and Collingwood just too good.
Going after Banks's route. Oh, beautiful play by Banks and a goal. Oh, magnificent play by Banks that time.
Brian Taylor had a field day, finished with 9.
Fight in the Fitzroy forward line between Osborne and Gafer. Knocked down by Cloak, went through the legs of Leon Harris. An opportunity for Conlon, put his head down, tried to get 1-4 in the back. And a Fitzroy free kick. It's going out there to Cooper, is it? No, it's not going to Cooper. And it's going to Harris. Up to half forward, Graham Osborne sharks it well. After nobody could drag it down, he's gone for a hand pass, picked up by Laurie. Laurie from 30 metres out had a shot at goal. There are the two boxes from before. Protagonists, good word. Gafer and Osborne. Osborne, of course, played a slashing game here against Essendon in the final quarter when he was moved to the forward pocket. That's where he started today. Knocked down by Phillips. Might have got one on the back of the head. In fact, he has done. It will be a free kick to Collingwood in the left back pocket. Phillips gets a 15-metre penalty as well. 1 minute gone in the first term, plus the fight. Phillips straight up the ground. Cooper. Short kick down to half forward. Tony Shaw goes with a hand pass, picked up by Sow. Hand pass comes back to Dacos. That was brilliantly done from Burgess. Free kick, has to be. Well, and it's on again. Just a little bit of pushing and shoving. This game shaping up, Lou, is, well, it could be an all-in.
Well, it's like the old days, Pete, when I played here. Fitzroy and Collingwood were old rivals and really living up to their reputation. Really right around the neck. There's no doubt about that.
He's reversed the decision now because the Collingwood inopportune bump. Phillips, good mark.
Strong mark, Peter.
In front of Pert. Over to Dacos. Well, that could be dangerous across the goal. Looking for and finding Turner, so it's come up okay. Turner's gone for the hand pass. It could be a free kick to Morwood, which he will take at, or just short of left centre.
A little bit of spite in the game at the moment. They'll settle down. A short pass comes out here now. Turner's got it again. Back to Collingwood, centre half forward position. Oh, Banks got under that. He's got a chance to recuperate there and pick it up. He goes for a short kick back to Taylor and McCormack. McCormack picks it up. He gets a short kick back. It went between the legs that time of Turner, I think it was. That's out of bounds. So it's out of bounds about 30 metres, 40 metres around, at least 50 metres. We can see the line there from the Collingwood goal. Now we've got the line around there in an arc, so Banks couldn't pick that knockout, but he smothers the ball, tries to get a hand pass out. It comes to Williams. That's a hurried kick. But the ball is, no, it'll be a mark paid there to Blakey down there in the back pocket.
Played well last Sunday too.
Still don't think that's 50 metres out from goal, that line on the boundary line. Oh, it's 40 metres today, I thought so. Tapped out again, that time by Hanley over to Dacos, who started off very well. He's gone for a pass, it's a good one, and marked there by McMullen. So McMullen right on the 40-metre mark. 1 week they tell you it's 50, then they change it. But I must admit they've got a big sign there saying 40 metres. There's the kick by McMullen. Pack fly. Taylor swamped that time by 3 defenders from Fitzroy. And the ball is over the line and out of bounds, about 10 metres around from the Collingwood goal. Into the quarter by just over 3.5 minutes. No score as yet. Wind blowing across the ground, so it doesn't favour either end. Punched out by Rendell, picked up by Mullane. Mullane gets it back to Morwood. Morwood's kick is into the goal square again. Taylor, but there's 2 there again. And that's good play on the part of Laurie. Didn't give him a chance that time and punched it through for 1 behind. So it's Collingwood 1 point to Fitzroy yet to score. Into the quarter by just over 4 minutes.
Laurie favouring the press box wing. Morwood in front. Dacos, as Lou said, in everything. Good tackle. Loose ball up towards the centre wing now. Malane trying to pick the ball up with the green boots. Don't mistake him, as though he's been to Chernobyl. Sao. Or Seo, I think he pronounces it.
I think it's Seo, Pete.
Chance for Fitzroy to go forward. Rendell. Long hand pass up towards the centre wing position. Good block and bump out there by Jamie Turner. He's got a good turn of speed. Hand pass out again. Malane once more. Malane on left centre wing. Short pass is effective. Seo takes the mark. You're about the whitest jumper. Gets it back again after Harris was in the road. Long kick. Chance for the Collingwood skipper to have a snapshot of goal. Williams shoots and has put it through for 1 point only. It must have been very close. So Collingwood 2 points, leading Fitzroy yet to score. One of those behinds was rushed. Ross Thornton is the man with the ball.
At this early stage, Pete, the ball is bouncing Collingwood's way.
Collingwood doing most of the attacking so far, certainly. Thornton towards the outer side. 2 on 1 out there. And in front got grabbed without the ball. That's Burgess, and he'll take the free kick. He's about 55 metres out from goal. Subsequently goes for a short pass, trying to find Morwood, and he doesn't let him down. Morwood inside the 40-metre circle, and directly in front of goal, should be able to score a goal from there. Shane Morwood, whose brother yesterday, Paul, was sacked from the Sydney Swans. Maybe he'll come to Collingwood, who knows. Morwood shot at goal, looks pretty good. It's through for the first of the day.
Collingwood 1-1, knocked out by Cloak. Kicked away that time by Pekin. Phillips will get a free kick. He's playing strong football. They've got Burt playing 15-metre pen. Oh, no, he didn't play. I thought he may have. It's Phillips off to a good start. He's passed the ball out wide. There's a great mark for Abernathy. He gets to his feet pretty quickly. Fitzroy players off guard that time as he drives it up there looking for Taylor. Got one hand to it. Williams stepped it out. Goes after it again. In goes Leon Harris. A hand pass out to Cooper. Went astray. Picked up by Cooper. He's put it out wide, but it'll stay in play. And Abernathy threading his way through the pack, but he took it out of bounds. So it's out of bounds on Collingwood's half-forward line, about 60 metres around from their goal. Their 1 goal, 8 points. To Fitzroy yet to score. Grabbed by Rendell. Good play by Rendell. Got a hurried kick. It went out to Magpies. He was grabbed. It comes back now to Collingwood again. That's Burgess getting a hand pass back to Handley. Over it goes to Seo. A long kick up there looking for Taylor. McEwen's there. McCormick got his hands to it. Couldn't hold it. Picked up by Thornton. Thornton's kick is wide. Too long there for Pekin. It'll beat Harris too. And it's out of bounds. So Collingwood doing most of the attacking. It's been on their forward line for the first 7.5 minutes just about. I think Fitzroy have gone to attack on one occasion. Knocked out by Cloak. Picked up by Handley. Strong play as the ball goes back to Williams. Yes, it's Williams. And Williams has it now about 20 metres out from goal directly in front. So a chance for Collingwood's second goal on the board. And Fitzroy haven't scored. Of course, both clubs sharing this ground. So you could say there's no home ground advantage here, Pete.
Now, Fitzroy played well here this year.
That's a goal. So Collingwood moved to 2 goals, 2-14. But Fitzroy yet to score.
Good crowd here this afternoon.
Well, I think it's over the 20,000 mark, around about the 25,000 mark, Pete.
Well, Collingwood have won their last 2 matches. Not against top opposition, certainly. But they have got the 4 points on the board in both of those games. So obviously playing a lot better than they did at the start of the season. 14 points the difference in favour of Collingwood. Williams putting through his first goal. Chance for Conlon. Breaks the tackle well from centre field. Mickey Conlon up towards Fitzroy centre half forward position. Pert's there. Gets the ball to the ground. Abernathy in the road. Chance for Phillips, playing well in the first quarter. Socket away again by Conlon. Up it goes to his mate Barwick. Barwick has a shot at goal. That looks pretty good. Goal! So Fitzroy's first. The 2 tanks combining there successfully. 2-2 to 1 goal at Victoria Park.
Well, Barwick and Conlon, always dangerous players. Kicked it off the ground that time, Conlon. And quick to sweep on the ball was Barwick. And, of course, a lovely left foot snap for goal.
Certainly a badly needed one for Fitzroy. It took them 9.5 minutes to score. No advantage insofar as the breeze is concerned. It's blowing across the ground. 8 points the difference. That was Barwick's first goal. Fitzroy's first score. Back into the centre. Knocked away by Rendell to Graham Osborne. Seo knocks it back further, picked up by Cloak. Cloak's kick out towards the edge of the square. It bounces a couple of times. McEwen and Blakey. Blakey first to recover. Oh, good tackle. McEwen, loose ball, half forward. Chance for Banks. Short pass in front. Taylor mark. So BT about 20 metres out from goal, directly in front against Peter McCormack, taking the mark.
They may be making a mistake playing McCormack on Taylor because they possibly think that because he played against him in practice matches that Collingwood know about his form, but I think he may be a little bit too vigorous and a bit too strong for him.
Well, the best fullback in the competition is Gary Pert. He's playing at half forward.
Plus the fact you've got to play this guy from in front too.
Taylor's shot at goal is good, I think. The weight of the goal umpire, yes it is. 3 for 4 points. And so that's Taylor's first. Morwood, Taylor and Williams, the goal kickers for Collingwood. 3-2 to 1 goal, a difference of 14 points. 14 points the difference in favour of Collingwood. That was Brian Taylor's first goal. Up towards Fitzroy's half-forward line, knocked down by Barwick. Burgess is there, chance for Laurie. Laurie keeping the ball in front of him, playing it well, 40 metres out from goal. Puts it into the pocket, trying to find Osborne, but Gaither sees the ball safely over the line, and it will be a boundary throw in Fitzroy's left forward pocket.
Plus the fact that Gaither's got a good eye on Osborne at the moment, but he's such a dangerous player. He'll have to do that all day, concentrate for the entire match. Ball back into play, the 2 number 3s. Knocked out by Phillips. He could have actually grabbed that one, but he decided to go for the knock. I think he may have thought that Pert was still with him, so it's Pert and Phillips again to go for the knockout in that forward pocket for Fitzroy. Well, both of them missed that. Hand pass coming out, a misfire that time. Well, they missed it again. Chance for Conlon. He's grabbed, but he still gets a kick, but he's off target, and he's put it out of bounds on the full, so the free kick will go to Osborne, or Tricky Dickie's shadow down there. That's Gaither to take the free kick down there in the back pocket. Collingwood 20 points to Fitzroy 6. Oh, there's a strong mark, and that was taken by McGrath.
He's a good player this year.
Well, the last time we were here and they played against, I think it was Essendon, he played a magnificent game at centre half forward. Back it goes again. Gaither in front, both he and tap back again as a go for Osborne. Now he's kicked it off the ground. He's got one. Well, that's one blemish against Gaither. So Osborne 1 goal. Fitzroy moved to 2 goals and 12 points to Collingwood 3 goals to 20. And we're just on the 13-minute mark of this first quarter. Well, that's what I said before. Doesn't matter how close you stay to him. You watch this. Waiting for the opportunity. Always the opportunist. He knew he couldn't pick it up, so he kicked it off the ground and threw for a goal.
A little bit of luck, certainly. 13 minutes gone first quarter. That was Richard Osborne's first goal and first kick. Cloakbook's Collingwood forward. Thornton playing in front of Williams. Gets the hand pass out. Conlon. Cooper on centre wing. Roos fumbles. Tries to get around Shaw. Does so. Back to the skipper. Rendell on left centre wing around Williams. The 2 of them there. Conlon once more. Close to the boundary line. Seo in front. He's done okay so far in the first term. Umpire Peter Howe has decided it's going to be a bounce at left centre, at left half forward flank for Fitzroy.
Tell you, he's looking at danger.
Seo gets the free kick. It was going to be a bounce. Barwick and Malay. McEwen, Turner it was rather. Lions trying to get clear. Long hand pass comes out. Picked up by Gary Pert. Good tackle by Handley. Seo again gets the kick in for Collingwood. Back it goes to Burgess. Good tackle, Gary Pert. Kerrison. More Rendell and Handley clash. Good tackle, Rendell on Morwood. Might have been too high from Laurie. Free kick going to Collingwood. And Morwood will take it at half back. Short pass. Cloak, right centre wing. The big fella decides to go for a run. Still going. Like Gavin run. Long kick. Should be a score from there. Might just scrape in from behind.
Deserved a goal, that, you know. He took a chance and he went after it, didn't he?
3-3 to 2 goals. A difference of 9 points in favour of Collingwood, and Peter McCormack will bring the ball back into play for Fitzroy. 14
and a half minutes gone to the first quarter. The ball back to centre half, back for Fitzroy. There's just about a mark. Now the umpire said play on. I thought that could have been played a mark. It'll be a ball up at centre half forward for Collingwood, about 60 metres out from their goal. It's a good effort by Laurie. See who goes. It'll be Cloak in the ruck against Rendell. Rendell got the tap down, punched away by Banks, back to Cloak, over to Shaw, hurried kick towards the goals. Taylor and McCormack. Taylor's got it. Strong play again. He's still playing from behind. You can't do that against Taylor, particularly when you're built like McCormack. So now he shrugged him off. He's too strong for him down there. He's going for goal number 2 now, and of course Collingwood's 4th goal. He's only about 15 to 20 metres out from goal on a bit of an angle. But wait for the shot. Is that it about that one? It's not the goal to Collingwood. They go to 4 goals. 4 goals, 3-27 to Fitzroy, 2 goals, 12 points.
2 goals to Taylor, 1 to Morwood, 1 to Williams. The goal kickers for Collingwood, for Fitzroy, Barwick and Richard Osborne. And it's on again down there in the forward pocket.
Well, that, I should imagine Osborne and Gaifer are still at it.
Osborne's in there. I imagine Gaifer's there as well.
Well, if Osborne's going to allow this to happen, he's going to be out of business, but he's already kicked 1 goal, so he's not doing that badly so far. As Pete said, he may have been a bit lucky to get it off the ground, but still he anticipated pretty well, and as I mentioned before, was the opportunist. Nothing worse when you go out the ground, you've got a bloke annoying you like Gaifer. Well, you wish you had a shotgun to blow his brains out. Look at him, he's not letting him go at all.
You wouldn't want to pitch his beer in a pub, would you?
Golly, it's unbelievable, isn't it? That drives you mad, really, because you lose concentration on your own game. Look at him. He's enjoying every moment of Gaifer, too. Well, we're back in the centre again into this quarter by just on 17 minutes. 15 points the difference in favour of Collingwood. Knocked out by Cloak, doing a pretty good job for the Magpies. Pushed on by Hanley. Good play again by Hanley. That's strong play. Cooper goes for a hand pass. Out to Roos. A hurried kick. He was upended by Shaw. As the ball is punched away that time by Gaifer. But the umpire paid a free kick. I don't know what for. Probably holding the man, the umpire indicated. Ball out wide. Getting his hands with McIver. Barwick gets a hurried kick right on the line. Over the top of the pack. Punched out by Cloak. Pushed back again over to Seo. Seo gets it back out wide. And it's Abernathy taking it around to the wing position. He was knocked out. He kicked the ball. The ball punched out again. Coming into mid is Graham Osborne. In goes Banks. Down goes Osborne. Picked up by Gaifer over to Hanley. Not doing a bad job and a beautiful pass. Ball marked here by the Collingwood skipper Williams, about 55 metres out from goal. There's Taylor again against McCormack. He's got it. Oh, he's killing McCormack. But that was a magnificent pass that time by Williams. Beautifully sighted.
I'll be putting Gary Pert on him very quickly.
And he spotted him all the way and just lobbed it in the perfect spot for him now. He'd only be about 40 metres out, no, 30 metres out directly in front. He's already kicked 2 goals.
Detroit runner speaking to Roos. Maybe he's the man for the job.
Well, I wouldn't waste Roos. I'd leave him at centre half back where he can really attack. I think Pert's the answer. There's the kick. And there's another one to him. So he's got 3 goals on the board. And the Magpies now move on to 5 goals, 3-33 to Fitzroy. 2 straight shots at goal, 12 points. Taylor doing a great job down there. And you watch that again. You watch Williams. He spots Taylor making the lead. He had the sit on McCormack, far too strong and too big, and takes the mark to kick his 3rd goal.
3 goals to Brian Taylor. Peter McCormack not having a happy return to Victoria Park as Collingwood doing it well in the opening quarter. Phillips tries to knock the ball forward. Osborne succeeds in doing it for Fitzroy. Or Hanley let one go. Seo doing a bad job in the opening term so far. The mark taken. The umpire calls play on. Obviously touched it was from Thornton. Back to Roos from Rendell. Chance for Pert now at the other end of the ground. Barwick, free kick going Collingwood's way.
Pushing the back to Phillips. I think he may have been a bit lucky that time. Just the same, he should have grabbed it.
Phillips from right back pocket. In front is Morwood over the top. Is it a mark? Morwood at right half back flank for Collingwood. Has already kicked a goal so far. Score one from there, of course. In front is McEwen. Going through is Cooper. In likewise for Collingwood Williams. He got a free kick for holding the ball. Collingwood skipper puts them into attack immediately. Taylor once again, has he got the sit this time?
Free kick to Taylor.
He's going to get one.
Well, it wasn't McCormack's fault because he was out of position with Graham Osborne. fifth chance. I think it might have been someone else there.
You might see it on the replay. Here it is.
Now, you can't blame McCormick. That's Osborne that did the damage.
Taylor, he's going to have a dream start, isn't he? 4 goals in the first quarter if he can kick this.
He's only about 30 metres out directly in front, Pete.
Well, he's kicked them from about there today, or closer. 4th kick to Brian Taylor. 20.5 minutes into the quarter. Collingwood full forward, starting off at a great rate of knots. A chance for Collingwood 6th, and they're doing it well so far. Just inside the 40-metre line, looks pretty good. The crowd likes it, so too does the go umpire. 4 goals to Brian Taylor. What a start for Collingwood. What a start for him. 6-3 to 2 goals in our match of the day. Now he's got a chance to do something here, Pert, and he does. Fitzroy supporters love it. I think he should have been there first. I must agree with you, Luke.
I don't know why they put McCormack there on him in the first place, but Pert, a first-class fullback, if not the best in the league.
He is the best in the competition in my book.
Sometimes it amazes you thinking of these coaches. They become pretty smart guys, don't they, after a while?
Has a shot at goal. That looks pretty good, or is it just a point? It's one behind. That was a very close thing. 6-4 to 2 goals. 28 points the difference in favour of Collingwood. And it's Gary Pert to bring the ball back into play.
Just on the 22-minute mark, the ball back into play. Pert playing on Taylor now as the ball comes back. The umpire's found a free kick. It'll go to Fitzroy. It'll be Pekin to take the free kick out there at half-back. Short pass, or hand pass over to Thornton in plenty of trouble. He goes wide. The ball punched away that time by Kerrison. And it's finally driven up there by Fitzroy over their half-forward line. Oh, grabbed by Laurie, a short pass, looking for Barwick. He grabs it beautifully, runs to an open goal. And it's through for a goal.
2 goals to Barwick.
Well, he's a dangerous player. They might be spending too much time on Osborne and not worrying about Barwick. 6-4, 40 Collingwood to Fitzroy. 3 goals, straight 18 points.
Well, Fitzroy have given them a start as we watch that in replay. Barwick. Laurie's done a couple of useful things up there as well.
Beautiful pass that time and beautifully grabbed in, or scooped in with the right hand by Barwick for a nice goal for his second.
They've certainly made the most of their opportunities up there, Fitzroy. 3 goals from almost the same number of opportunities.
22 points the difference. 23 minutes gone of the first quarter. Knocked out by Fellows. Cloak off the ground while Fellows comes on. Kick back towards Collingwood's half-forward line. Conlon couldn't pick it up. Here's Dacos. He's having trouble doing likewise. Conlon finally gets it back towards Shaw. Shaw went the punch, didn't take any chances out to Malone. It's got a bounce right. It does the second time. He's looking for Taylor. A hand pass to Morwood from about 40 metres out. Goes for the long kick into the goal square. Oh, there's a strong mark by Pert. And there's no doubt this fella's made a lot of difference in a matter of 2 minutes or 3 minutes since being down there. He's given the rest of the defenders confidence. Short pass and Laurie's got it again. A hand pass out to Leon Harris. Leon Harris kick is a long one looking for McIver. McIver got one hand to it. Going through is Phillips not doing a bad job this first quarter. Back from Phillips to Phillips. It's a wide kick. It'll be okay and grabbed by Turner. Turner at centre field. A hand pass coming out wide to Morwood. Morwood goes for a pass. It'll be all right on mark by Williams. And Williams is about 35 metres out from goal on a ball, just about dead in front.
That's already kicked 1 goal.
And Collingwood's forward line moving around pretty well. And of course, they've got a focal point to kick to in Taylor, who's already kicked 4 goals. But now it's a different kettle of fish because he's got Pert playing on him. The kick by Williams. And that is good. That's another goal to the Magpies. So they move on to 7 goals, 4-46. The Fitzroy 3 straight shots at goal, 18 points.
2 goals to Williams, 4 to Taylor, 1 to Morwood. The goal kickers for Collingwood, and that was Williams second. No advantage in the breeze, but as Lou said, Collingwood's forward line moving around a lot more, and they've cut Fitzroy's defence to ribbons so far. 46 plays 18 as we approach the time-on period of the first quarter. Knocked down by Fellows. Laurie knocks the ball clear, picked up by Dacos, then he loses it again to Laurie. Out the centre wing. Bernie Harris and Kerrison. Harris breaks that tackle. Tries to find Conlon. CO. Now it's Turner. Abernathy. The centre field and bang bruised. Good to see him back in the Collingwood side too. He has had a rotten run with injuries. That's Mullane with the green boots. Short pass down towards full forward. Pert doing a great job. Morwood, knock on. Cooper. Or has he kept it in play? Yes, maybe. Graham Osborne marks it right on the boundary line. Osborne at right half-back flank for Fitzroy. Played quite well when we saw them here against Essendon. McIver in front, knocked away by Phillips, doing well in the opening term. Chance for Roos to pick it up, might have got one in the back there. Tries to get it out, Banks intercepting. Tony Shaw fires out the hand pass. It's Mullane once more at left half forward flank. Oh, Mullane's gone for the long shot down toward full court. Gary Pert again has done nothing wrong since he's been moved down there. Could be a very costly start though. Conlon, Laurie, good shepherd from the skipper Rendell. He's gone long up towards full forward, and the mark is taken by Seo.
Doing a bad job this first quarter, this fella Pete.
He's done well, hasn't he? This is Kerrison. Kerrison brings it out towards the member stand side. In front is Maud, also playing well in the opening term. Gets the hand pass out. Mullane once more. Short pass to left half forward flank. It's okay. And the mark is taken by young Handley. Out comes Pert again. He's killing Taylor. Taylor's got 4 goals. Free kick going Fitzroy's way, and the free kick will be taken by Tim Pekin at the 40-metre line from Collingwood's goal.
Short pass, it'll be okay. Marked out there by Rendell. A hand pass coming out to Conlon out there on the centre wing position. Driven around towards Phillips, flies, went the punch, played it safe, and the ball is out of bounds. He's played a very good game in defence this first quarter, but the Magpies have had many good players. 46 plays, 18, 24 points the difference. Waiting for the ball to come back into play. I think it might be 28 points the difference. Bit of fumbling going on. The umpire called play. There's a long hand pass coming out from Phillips out to Shaw. Shaw gets it back now to Dacos. Dacos balks in a bit of trouble. Nearly grabbed by the leg. The kick falls short to Mullane. Picked it up on the half volley. Then fumbled. He's right now. And he's got a lot of dash. This fellow's looking for a lead coming across there to Maud at centre field. And this will be good because he's got a paddock to run in. Looking for Taylor. He might ignore this. He'll have a long shot at goal. Let's see the result. It'll be a goal. Good play on the part of McEwen then. I thought he'd ignore him. Had a beautiful shot at goal and played it very wisely. 8 goals for 52 Collingwood. The Fitzroy, 3 straight shots at goal, 18 points.
Well, what a start by the Magpies. They couldn't have wished for anything better. And one of their best players in the first quarter has been Shane Morwood. As Lou said, decided to have a shot himself. It was long and well shepherded through by McEwen. 4 points. His second. Taylor has 4. And Williams has 2.
Waiting now for the centre bounce. As we approach the 29-minute mark, Collingwood in front by 34 points. Pushed out by Handley. Out it goes now to Banks. Banks scoops it up beautifully. It's all Collingwood. A hand pass comes out. And there we see McMullen breaking clear. Left foot snap up there towards the goal.
Free kick.
That'll be a free kick. It'll go to Fitzroy. And the free kick out there on that half-back line of Lowe. He's been a pretty good player the first quarter. Lowe over to Rendell. Rendell now on the wing position, or out there on the edge of the square. Out towards the wing position. Kicks the ball wide out to the half-forward flank. Ball tapped down by Dacos. He was grabbed, didn't have the ball. He'd get it now. He didn't play a free kick. I thought it may have been. Ball scooped back by Harris. A hand. Oh, good play on the part of Abernathy. Over it goes to Mullane. He's not playing a bad game either. They've had plenty of good players. Williams goes to tap on. There's a chance for Morwood again. He's looking for Taylor. He's found him. Well, he got away. That was a beautiful bit of play on the part of Shane Morwood. Magnificent play. I don't know where he spotted him, Pete. He's got him with a left footer. And a good lead by Taylor. Magnificent play to get away from Pert. So Taylor in the first quarter is going for goal number 5 from about 15 metres out on a very slight angle. So it's been a fine performance by Taylor so far. He might have missed that. Now it's a goal. So Collingwood looking really hot. They go to 9 goals for 52 to Fitzroy. 3 straight shots at goal, 18 points.
58 plays, 18, a difference of 40 points in the first quarter, which is not yet over. We've had 12 goals kicked, so we're going to have at least 6 minutes of time on. Brian Taylor has 5 of those, 4 of those kicked when Peter McCormack was on him, and that one, well, Gary Pert was down there, but Pert will do a good job, mark my words. 5 to Taylor, 2 to Morwood, 2 to Williams, the goal kickers for Collingwood, and for Fitzroy, 2 to Barwick and 1 to Richard Osborne, the latter off the ground. Fitzroy 3 goals from certainly limited opportunities so far in the opening term. Approaching the 31-minute mark, 40 points the difference in favour of Collingwood. Could be a match-winning lead, knocked away by Fellows. Chance for Roos now. Up towards the right centre wing, picked up by Rendell. Underneath it is Phillips. Gafer. Good tackle. Seo gets around Burning Harris and gets it onto Kerrison. Kerrison's hand pass sort of props, but it's picked up by Burgess at the 40-metre line. Abernethy running. McIver there with him. Gets the better bounce. Who's got it? Mine? Yours? No, we'll take a bounce. So a ball up on centre wing as the sun goes behind the cloud. Maybe Fitzroy's hopes go with it. Certainly been totally outplayed in the first quarter after Brian Taylor got off to a sensational start at full forward on Peter McCormack. Knocked away by Fellows. Conlon, short kick up towards left half forward. McGrath gets the hand pass out to Graham Osborne. Osborne up towards his brother. Gafer takes the mark. Got that funny stare in his eyes, this guy.
Froths in the eyes, Pete.
I think he does. Turner. Gafer. Morwood. Tony Shaw, left centre wing. Collingwood running in 2s and 3s. Hawthorn when Lee Matthews was there. Short pass again. Taylor. Well, Pert started off all right on him. I said he was killing them, and he was.
But I'll tell you what, they're delivering the ball beautifully to him, Pete. He's leading well, but the passing of Maud in particular has been superb.
Yes.
And also Williams gave him a ripper before.
Sort of reminds me of Peter McKenna and Barry Price when they were at their best.
Well, still you can't do any more than Taylor's doing. He's leading properly, but they're delivering it beautifully to him.
They've got a chance for their 10th goal of the quarter, and Taylor's 6. Oh, the Collingwood crowd love it. The goal umpire says, OK, 6 goals for Taylor in the opening quarter. The Magpies hit double figures goal-wise. 10-4 to 3 goals at Victoria Park. In the road, on Taylor, goal number 7.
He could have been a bit lucky the way the ball bounced. Back towards centre half forward. Oh, that'll be a free kick to Fitzroy. Oh, golly, it wasn't. Oh, I don't know what's going to do to get a free kick. Seo gets it out to Kerrison. Kicked off the ground by Kerrison. Coming in is Turner. Over it goes to Barwick. A quick hand pass. Over it goes to Knight. Back to McGrath. A long shot at goal. And he's on target. It's a goal. Williams missed that. He goes after it again. He's grabbed a bit high, but the umpire still called play on us. McIver gets a hand pass out wide. Picked up here by Pekin. A hand pass out wide. Oh, down goes Collingwood's Abernethy. Got one a bit hard, but Hanley wouldn't let him go through. Picked up by Kerrison. Gets a quick kick at Dacos in the face. But the umpire's found a free kick. It'll go to Kerrison. Drew's in the front position. He's put off balance by Taylor. Coming to meet it now is McMullen right on the boundary line. Screws the ball back, looking for Taylor. Taylor in position, got under that one. Oh, that's a good mark to Ricky Barham. That was a great mark. Oh, the big fella's misjudged it completely. And that's a goal.
Match underway again. 11 and a half minutes gone. Third quarter. That was Barham's first goal. Collingwood second to the third turn. They swing into attack again. Dacos in the band this time. Dummies the hand pass. He's 50 metres out. It's short. Banks. Good mark. Great pass from Dacos. Banks, 35 metres out, directly in front. Goal. Hand pass finds Conlon. That was from McGrath. Conlon twisting and turning, gets around Seo. Abernethy has recovered. Not a good pass. Barwick, well, he had his head taken off there. Tries to get around Kerrison. Does so. In towards the square. Osborne at the back. Mark almost taken by Keane. It's suckered off the ground.
You've got to pay that mark, Pete. That was a great mark by Keane.
It's a goal for Troy's 6th.
To Malay. Ball short by Gafer. That's Tricky Dickie's part of the day. He's had him well covered. Back it goes to Turner. Copped one a bit high, right on the point of the chin. It stunned him a bit too. It's flattened him out, knocked him out like a tack. Ball driven out there by Rendell out towards that half back line. Coming in now to pick it up. Good play on the part of Jamie Turner. Hand pass. It's too long for sure, but he'll go after it. Gets a hand pass back to Morwood. A long one out wide coming out into Banks. Going after Banks is Roos. Oh, beautiful play by Banks and a goal. Oh, magnificent play by Banks that time.
In front is Banks again. Roos knocks that one clear. Harris fires out the hand pass. It's picked up by Laurie rather. Gayfer and Osborne playing in front this time from his shadow, takes the mark right on the 40-metre line. Scoreboard in the background doesn't look too good from the Fitzroy point of view. Osborne decides to get the ball moving quickly. A long shot at goal from 40 metres out is going close. It's a goal.
The thing that happens all the time. Great mark to Fellows.
Fellows and Clerk have had stints on the bench this afternoon, but that tactic has certainly worked. Taylor and Pert over the top. Taylor.
Well, that was a great mark. That was a Bobby Dazzler, wasn't it?
A good mark.
Because Pert had him blocked out completely. You watch that again. He's got him held back. And look at him fly over the back of him.
Only 10 metres out. Squeezed it in, I think. Yes, it's a goal.
Laurie's kick is a long one. Looking down there from Richard Osborne. Punched away beautifully by Gayfer, who's had him covered all day. He's wore him like a Guernsey as the ball comes back now from Abernathy. Back it goes down to Seo. Seo back to Williams. Collingwood go into attack. A chance for Dacos. Oh, that's a beautiful one-handed mark. Dacos would only be about 35 metres out from goal, directly in front. Waiting now for Dacos. The kick. That's a good one, so it makes the difference now. 62 points. About 55 metres out from goal. Looking there for Taylor's got the shot here to mark this one. He's up. He dropped that one. Picked up by Maud. It'll be a goal. He grabbed that one to make sure. That's tapped on beautifully that time by Laurie. Followed up well. Try to find Collingwood, but coming in to meet it now is Knight, but Morwood's still there. They overrun the ball. Lots of fortune for Collingwood. Morwood picks it up, but Abernathy couldn't grab it. Tapped on by Harris. Knocked on again by Pert after he missed it. Back to McGrath. A hand pass coming back to Conlon. The tank lets fly at the goals. And I think he might be successful. He's got it into the quarter by just on 13.5 minutes. Picked up on the boundary line by Maud. He's played a slashing game today. He's going to run at the goals. He's going to get one too, I'd reckon. I think he might have missed that. He put it out of bounds. Nearly a mark to Phillips. Is he paying that? He's not. Picked up by Graham Osborne again. Over it goes to Barwick. Spins away from Shaw. A long kick up towards Graham Osborne and Gayfer. It'll go through for a goal.
Knight's kick is a high one down towards left half forward flank, and Mickey Condon takes it. He's got plenty of room. Away he goes. 40 metres out. Has a shot at goal. It's going pretty close and has gone through for a goal.
Did you enjoy the match?
Yeah, it was all right. Second time up, I was maybe a bit lucky in some occasions, but I found the ball okay.
Tell us about your football background. Where have you come from?
Originally, I was from Mount Beauty, way up in the sticks. That's where I played most of my junior football, and progressed in the Ummers of Murray over to Myrtleford, and then arched down here by one of the recruits, officer. And took it from there, just made it from there. So I guess I've been lucky and made it there now.
What were the instructions today from Lee?
Just keep running, keep on the ball, just do my best. That's all, just keep moving around. And,
must have been a great team spirit out there at quarter time when you kicked 10 goals.
Yeah, it was fantastic. From last week, you know, it was a little bit slow, but this week was 10 goals straight up, and the rest of the game it's so much easier.
Bunny, you beat Richmond a couple of weeks back in a good win, but how would you rate today? Would it be your best of the year?
Oh yes, I'm sure it's the best win of the year, particularly the first quarter when we kicked the 10 goals. I mean, that's really an excellent start, and I suppose a bit disappointing. The last 3 quarters I just saw the match out, I suppose. We didn't go on and win it in the end by what could have been a very big margin, but you can't be too disappointed with a 7 or 8 goal win against a good opposition like Fitzroy normally are.
Was the biggest thrill Brian Taylor's great form in front of goal?
Well, I think Brian's been playing well most of the year. He might have had 2 bad matches, I think, and that 9's the most number of goals he kicked, but I think he is playing in front and he's going for his marks, and providing some days you'll only kick 3 or 4, but providing he works hard, well, that's the main thing.
How do you rate your chances of making the 5?
Oh, they've still got to be slim. We're still only 5-6. We've got to win, I'd say, 8 of the last 11 at least. So we've got a hard road ahead, but at least a glimmer of hope's there, and I think the guys have got the confidence now that we are capable of doing well against